What's up, people? What's up? My bad. I was doing the video a little while ago. Like no more than 3 minutes ago. I had to stop it because somebody started knocking on my door, so I had to redo the whole thing again. Listen, this story is a story that somebody sent me today, and I looked at it, and it was so incredible that I had to check it out again, look at the video again. Then I had to do my own investigation, and I investigated. And what I found out is like crazy. It's more crazier than the video when you find out the truth, the real thing, what happened. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the story is about a black brother who was very, very, very religious, and he was Muslim. And I'm telling you, this brother was short. He had like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks to go to come home, and this happened to him. I think he had weeks to go home, something like that. And what happened to him was bad, but doesn't compare to what didn't happen to the COs. You understand what I'm saying? So this story basically is about an inmate who was Muslim, very religious, very Muslim. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that means, but very Muslim means that's a person that takes his religion very serious. So one day, I don't know why or how come, because they didn't say anything about why and how come. They went to his cell and searched his cell. He was in a special housing unit. And the special housing unit is for people that has problems, mental problems. This guy suffered from schizophrenic. He was schizophrenic and took big time medication for that. You understand what I'm saying? And plus, he had heart problems that they did not know of. That's what they said, that they had no knowledge of him having heart problems. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you're in a special housing unit like that, what I used to call MO house. MO house is people that have mental problems, people that that really can't live in population. You understand what I'm saying? I had seen people covered in feces. I had seen that. Believe me. I was in pre-beam while a dude did that right next to my cell. Right next to my cell. When they cleaning that cell, you see all that water coming into my cell. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. So they took me out of my cell and they put me in downstairs where like in the clinic. Like in the clinic for people that's in the box, they got a clinic, you got a bed and everything, but they lock you in there. You feeling me? You look like a fucking gorilla in the window and shit like that. But anyway, they went and they searched his cell, and I don't know why was the reason. They took his Quran and they threw it away. They literally threw it away. Now, come on. How you gonna throw somebody's Quran away? That's like throwing the Bible, that's throwing a cross. Like going to your cell and taking a cross and throwing it away in the garbage, or taking your Bible, throwing it away in the garbage, or whatever. Quran, Bible, whatever, man, Buddha, whatever. You don't do that. Of course, it had to be some uncaring son of a, you know what? So at days, he started changing. COs on paper said that, he's going through this, he's going through that. He's arguing with the COs now. Bro, the man was tamed, the man was quiet, the man didn't bother nobody, but you guys went and took his Quran and threw it away. So now you're complaining, writing on the reports that this man is acting beyond your control. So if that was the case, you should have sent him to a real hospital. But no, they didn't do that. So what happens? The man one day, the CO's walking, and he sees homeboy covered in feces. And for those that don't know what feces means, that's shit. He's covered in his own shit. Himself and the cell. The cell was green. The cell now is brown. And if you look close, they probably got peanuts in there. That's a joke, but whatever. So the cell is brown. The man's body's all covered with feces. It's bad. So the CO goes and he calls his sergeant. Sarge, blah, 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 hoo, ha, whatever. The sergeant tells them, the CO, he orders him to take him, put him in the shower. Now, for those people that know, and I didn't know this, because in New York they don't do that. I'm sure they don't do that. Only they do that is if you're in the box, that they control the showers. They shut it off for you, and that's it. The CO tell you, listen, you got 3 showers a week, and they give you 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes the CO want to be cool, he'll give you a half an hour if he's cool. And if he tells you, yo, you got 5 minutes left, make sure you rush that soap out, and do what you got to do, because once that 5 minutes is up, I'm turning off the water, and he's going to shut it off. And you're done. So if you didn't take out that soap in your head, you're done. Anyway, they go and they turn on the shower. Now, the shower is the size for one man only. It's a one-man shower. One shower head, one door. Room for one inmate. If you find 2 inmates in there, there's something going on. And it's not a sardine bath either, okay? If you find 2 guys in there, it's not because they sardines, okay? Something's going down. So now, the guy goes in there, and before he goes in there, there's another inmate that says, yo, here's a bar of soap. That's in the video. So the dude that's covered in feces, the Muslim brother, he goes and picks up the bar of soap. And he tells the dude that's in the cell, I don't want to take no shower. I don't want to take no shower. The CO didn't understand what he said, so he told him, yo, get inside. So he goes in the shower. They lock the door. Click. Remember, he can't come out. It's locked. And he don't got no control of the water, the monitor of the water, nothing. So what the CO does, he turns on the water. Blam! Boiling hot. Boiling hot. That water could go up to 180 degrees. No problem, no nothing. I've seen it. I've been in jail, and I have seen when that water gets fucking hot. It gets so fucking hot that back in the days in Rikers Island, they didn't have no hot pot. They had, you want coffee, you drink it from the fucking sink. The hot water, that's how hot it used to get. So inmates they wrote a report, 40 inmates, 7 COs, a few nurses and stuff like that. When they did the report, the inmates are saying that the Muslim brother was screaming, open the door, I can't breathe in here. It's too hot. The medication that he was taking for schizo, they say it. Stay away from the heat. It could make you pass out. The man could pass out with the heat. Remember, he had heart problems too. With the schizo medication, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. So he's kicking, he's hollering, boom, bang, nope, they don't open the door. Now, you want to know how long that man was in that shower for? Not 10 minutes, not 15, not 20, not a half an hour. 2 hours and a half inside a shower room. The water 180 degrees. When the COs go to get him out the shower, that's that same bastard that turned it on. He goes to get him out the shower. 2 hours and a half later, he looks and he see homeboy on the floor. After the fog from the glass and everything, he looks and see homeboys on the floor. Then the shower is in the second floor. How the hell you gonna hear a guy screaming and hollering while you got him in the second floor all the way to the corner shower? Then the man is not stable. They should have had a CO there. Or they should have had an SPA there, a suicide watcher. They should have had that there. They should have had somebody there watching that inmate, bro. Once your inmate covers himself with feces, bro, that tells you right there he's not stable. That would have never happened in New York State Prison. That I don't even think it would happen in Rikers Island. You see, one thing about us Spanish and blacks, we look out for each other. Even though we don't like you or we don't like this or we don't like that person, we're not going to see somebody die like that. Even if it was my worst enemy, I'm not going to have that man die like that. I'm going to say something. So the inmates were screaming, yo, now you get him out, now you get him out. So they don't know he's dead, though. So when the CO goes and opens the door, he sees that homeboy's on the floor. He gets on the microphone, on the walkie-talkie, yo, I need help, blah, 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 passed out. So of course another CO comes. They got the stretch, everything. So got a few COs there with the stretcher, the whole 9 yards. They're gonna pick him up now. The same bastard that put him in that shower grabs him by the hand. Another CO grabs him by the hand. Another CO grabs him by the legs. And when they're gonna pick him up, his skin comes off. Sounds to me like a burn. Sounds to me like that man burned to death. His legs and his arms started peeling off. The skin started peeling off. His face, bubbles. From being on the floor of that hot water, just bubbling in his face. One side, all bubble. It was different. It was different, like Two-Face. Not only that, 2-3 years later, they didn't find it. They found the COs not guilty. Not guilty. They said it was an accident, death. What was the accident? That the CO turned on the water 180 degrees and then stood there watching the man? That's an accident? No, that's negligent. You're responsible. They let that man go because he was black. He was a Muslim. And he wasn't straight in the cabeza. He wasn't straight in the head. He had personal problems. He was schizophrenic. They should have known that. They should have known that. They should have took care of that man like the way that man was supposed to be taken care of, man. You know how many people that I know has passed away in jail because of stupid things like this? But not like this stupid thing, because this is regardless. There's COs over there, bro, that they thrive on watching you. They thrive on watching you. They stay like that. I was in the shitter one time. The shitter is when they accuse you of swallowing weed or swallowing something that you stay in the fucking bullpen. I mean, you stay in the cell, locked up for 2 days, sometimes 3, until you shit. Once you shit, then they come and they look at the shit, they check the shit, and you be seeing these dudes coming in there like they happy, like, yeah, let's look at some shit. Let's look at some feces. Yeah, all right. Oh, man, he don't got nothing. Let's live one more time. Yeah, one more time. Okay. That's what they do. That's what they do. But you don't have dedicated COs like that wherever in Florida. But I know one thing. These crackers, when they work, they do their job to the T. But Spanish and blacks, bro, we lack off. And you know already what I'm trying to tell you. It was black COs. They lacked off. You don't leave no inmates there for 2.5 hours in the fucking shower. Locked up. You never know what could happen with that shower, bro. She could fucking malfunction and break or something, and the hot water would just stay. Imagine it, just say that he put it the right way, hot and cold, or he adjusted the right way. Something could have happened. Something could happen. And that water could get ice cold, or that water could get boiling hot. That was negligence. Negligence. And that's bad. And not to find them guilty, that's even worse. It's sad, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. And I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I had to let it be known. And to the person that sent me this, you already know, my brother, God bless you for that Free Republic. Thank you. But I had to double check. And it's sad for the family. It's sad that it took like 2-3 years. I think like 3 years for them to fight this thing in court. And for what? Not only they lost their son, their father, whatever, they lost. They didn't find this man not guilty. They didn't find these COs not guilty. That's crazy. That's crazy. You already know, this is your boy K Solo. God bless you guys. Rikers Island Stories.